The best driver of 2022 so far has been the Cobra LTDx LS. Today I got the Titleist TSR3 and I'm gonna see if it can keep up, so let's find out. Like, the TSR3 just looks so clean. If you like traditional heads, this thing looks awesome. That Cobra just feels so solid. Okay, we gotta dive in and look at all these numbers. What's up guys, it's Brandon from New 9 Golf, and I was talking to a ton of our subscribers and they really wanted me to test the Titleist TSR3 up against the Cobra. Those that have followed the channel for a long time know that the Cobra won my 2022 driver bracket. At the time, the Titleist TSR3 wasn't available, so I'm super excited to do this video for you guys. If you wanna see me hit any other clubs, just comment below and I'll try to get to them. So about a month ago, Titleist invited me to do a private fitting for the Titleist TSR3, and this is the driver that they sent me. So I got fit into the Hazardous 6.5 Flex. It's the brand new Hazardous Black, and they set it at 10 degrees. They initially had me on a fade setting, and because this was a month ago, I'm not hitting it quite the same as then, so I just put the weight to the neutral setting. The Cobra, my baby, this is my gamer. Cobra sent me the all black version. I love this. It matches everything that I own. And this shaft is an upgraded shaft. This is the LA Golf Dustin Johnson shaft. It's also an X Flex. So putting these drivers head to head, already the Cobra has an upgraded shaft that I was fit into, but I was also fit into this Hazard. So what I'm gonna do for this video is put both of these drivers head to head, see which one goes further, see which one has tighter dispersion. At the end of the video, I'm gonna reveal which driver wins this head-to-head. Let's get into it. Just so you guys know that all my reviews are totally unbiased, this video is not sponsored by Cobra, it's not sponsored by Titleist, but it is sponsored by Dbrand. Now, with even more skin variations to choose from, customizing the look of your phone is just one click away with dbrand.com. Who doesn't love customizing their phone? It's just like customizing your driver. You wanna put a different head cover on it, no different for your phone. So in the description of this video, there's a link for Dbrands, check them out. Okay guys, here's how I do my testing. I got both drivers, TSR3 and the Cobra LTDx. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a series of 10 good hits. I'm already warmed up, so I feel like I'll be swinging both evenly. What I'll do is I'll take the average total distance and subtract it by the average total yards offline to find a winner in this driver head to head. So let's start hitting some balls. Okay, so the first driver I'm gonna hit is the Cobra. I've had people in other videos say that I'm Cobra biased and that I hit the Cobra last and that's why it wins my head-to-heads. So I'm gonna hit this first and give the Titleist my hottest swings. Let's go. See ya. Okay, I mean this sincerely. For as long as I can remember, I wanted to be a golf YouTuber and finally we're doing that. What I need is your help, the viewers, to hit subscribe if you like this type of content, hit like and share with your friends. I still got a full-time job, I'm still selling chemicals and I'd love to make content for you guys full-time, so please smash subscribe. Just so you guys know, what I'm using for all my data is a TrackMan, a Pro V1 RCT ball. If any of these numbers look pretty big, it's because I'm in Calgary, which is 3,300 feet elevation. The ball does go further here. So if you want to hit massive bombs, come golf with me in Alberta. Oh, that felt good. So far, there's not much to not like about the Cobra. That's why it won my driver bracket. Yeah, the shaft is awesome. Ever since I found LA Golf, they obviously have the great driver shafts, wood shafts, and then the putter shafts, like the stability shafts. Really cool products. Like I said, this is the Dustin Johnson. They also have a Bryson model. Michelle Wee's involved, Paris Helinski's involved, Ricky Fowler's involved. A lot of people involved in this company. Should we put a foot stomp in play? Last one. Whew. Okay, we'll end there with a 122 club head speed. I'm gonna go right into the Titleist. Normally I would stop, break down what I was feeling, but I'm gonna get to that at the end because I'm warm, I'm hot. I wanna give this Titleist as fair a chance as possible. Man, this looks good. If I was gonna pick up a club off the rack just based on visuals, Titleist is at the top of the list. Okay, let's go. That was a little low on the face. Low on the face, a little spinny. Good miss hit though. There we go. There we go. So this shaft, I was just talking to Jeremy at Modern Golf, who's their head fitter. Even though this is a stock shaft, if you wanna come in here and buy it, 400 bucks. Man, that feels solid. When you tag it, that feels so good. Felix, we might have a serious contender. It sounds a little tinnier than the Cobra. Cobra is like muted a little bit, right? There's an offline one. Definitely going higher, right? This head's a 10, the other is a 9. I'm interested to know what the viewers think of the new apparel. Giving you guys a sneak peek of what's to come. This is the first look at some new 9 apparel. What's not to like about that? One more. Foot stomp time. It's actually more centered. I did that video where I took it on the course, and ever since I changed the settings today, I'm hitting it more center of the face. When we did that on-course test, it was definitely off the toe. Last one, foot stomp. See ya. That felt ripped. Okay, good enough. Let's take a look at some data and see which driver's gonna win. Okay, let's break down that session. That Cobra, those first 10 hits, I got some really good ones. It's what I'm familiar with. I've used this driver for mostly the entire season. So when I switched to the Titleist, it's like getting a new car. You know, you're like, where's my volume control? And how do I change the seats? And where's my AC? So it's just different, not bad at all. Looks amazing. The main visual differences is the Cobra is a matte black carbon top, where the Titleist is shiny and glossy. Visually, those are kind of the two major things that look different, but they both felt really good, so I'm ready to break down some data for you guys. Let's start with the Cobra. Okay, here is my dispersion. If you're new here, I'm a scratch golfer. I played with about a 0. These numbers, these are my averages at the bottom. So I was averaging 120, 119 club head speed, 175 ball speed. Spin is right in that ideal 2200. Launch, carry 314, total 345. My smash factor is decent. Not the best smash factor I've ever had, 1.47 is decent. But if you look at my total dispersion, everything for the most part is in play. I don't think I hit into any backyards. I would take that. If I wanted to take a look at my dispersion, everything is kind of within the grid, right? I didn't hit anything OB, I didn't hit any houses. This is pretty good dispersion, and that's evident of that LA Golf Dustin Johnson shaft that I use. Okay, so this is why the driver won my 2022 driver bracket. The fact that I'm getting decent club head speed, decent ball speed, and big carry, and then we dialed in that LA Golf shaft. This is the driver that I use all the time, and I'm used to that dispersion. Let's take a look at some numbers. So it looks like I was, like I said, the average carry was about 314. So we had some 318, 305, 310. My biggest foot stomp, this is my biggest swing of the day, was 122 club head speed, 180 ball speed. Spin was awesome. The fact that I was able to rip at that pretty much as hard as I could and still get under 2300 spin rate, huge. 332 carry, 359 total. Okay, let's take a look at the Titleist, the TSR3. Good club head speed, 117. Ball speed was up at 172. The spin was just slightly higher than the Cobra, just under 2800 RPM. 307 carry, 331 total. Like, those are some big numbers. The dispersion looks good. Let's start going through each shot and just kind of see what some of the numbers were. Let's take a look at my max and my lowest. So the lowest hit I had was my first one, was 286. What does that shape look like? Little draw, super spinny. Right? So for the first drive, I think I said when I hit it, it was low on the face. My launch was down, most of my drives were up over 10. This was down, and so spin, low on the face. Okay, so it looks like everything was kind of around that 310 carry, 310, 302, 304, 307, and then my best hit was that foot stomp, 121 club head speed, 180 ball speed, spin still a little bit high, 323 carry, 341 total. Let's take a look at the dispersion. Dispersion was awesome. I would say that the dispersion was actually just slightly better than the Cobra and still hitting it far, right? So I'm super, super happy with that dispersion. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to do a little bit of math behind the scenes to take the total distance and subtract that by the average yards offline, because we don't only want a long driver, we want an accurate driver as well. So let's do some Rain Man mathematics. Mathematics? Holy fuck. Let's do some Rain Man mathematics. Fuck me. Let's do some Rain Man mathematics. Why can't I say it? Mathematics. I can't believe I would disrespect Rain Man like that. Let's do some Rain Man mathematics. Here we go. Close, man. Okay guys, so what we do is we take the total distance, subtract by the average yards offline, and we come up with a number. So the number I'm gonna give you first was the Cobra, because that's what I hit first. It won our 2022 Driver of the Year. That number is 319 yards, 0.9. So almost 320 yards is the average distance, and taking into account the dispersion. The Titleist TSR3 is so close. This is one of the closest head-to-heads, and I'm actually surprised it is this close. It comes in at 312 yards, 0.46. So it's less than, it's just about 7 yards difference. So the Titleist most definitely keeps up. Keep in mind, these are only 10 drives of each, and the Titleist TSR3 is not their lowest spinning head. They also have the TSR4, so maybe the TSR4 will be a closer head-to-head to the Cobra. Overall, both of these drivers are awesome. Keep in mind, these are just my tests. I highly encourage you guys to go to any golf store and try hitting both, because maybe your results will be different than mine, and I'd love to hear about them. All right, guys, that wraps up our head-to-head, and that was so much fun. If you haven't already, make sure you smash subscribe. We'll check in with you next time.
Hey, Brandon, you gotta try this TSR4.
TSR4? Holy